Howdy, folks. Welcome to Grim Gaming. This is Grim. Today is May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, 2025. So 5 times 5 is 25. 5, 5, 25. Anyway, let's see now. We are going to be playing the daily challenge on GeoGuessr today. We're actually doing this a little earlier than I normally do it in the mornings. This is still early in the morning. This is Uh, just before 1 a.m. But I just got home from the movies and figured I would go ahead and get this done before I forget about it. So, yeah, anyway, we're going to jump into this. We are currently 489 days into our streak. We will hit 490 today. We are also starting a new streak off. Or a new week off, I should say. So hopefully this starts off well. Don't know. We'll see. Um, Anyway, as always, there are 5 3-minute rounds. Moving, panning, zooming is allowed. We will not be moving. Let's see where we start off. Okay, this looks like it's going to be. My first thought was Colombia, based on these here. I'm not 100%. We do have what looks like yep, okay, so yellow pole plates. Colombian cross. Yes, okay. Colombia does have the black and orange on the poles sometimes. Does this say anything that, no, it doesn't look like there's anything visible here. Um, don't think that would be useful. Don't think that would be useful. Um, let's see what we got here. Yeah, really not 100% certain here. I'm probably just going to go close to the capital. Somewhere over this direction. It is actually Sogamoso, I don't know. Mobsa. Okay, so this place, not this place, apparently. But yeah, not too awful bad. Still lost over 500 points, but we'll see. We do have some sort of a ladder pole here. Um, Looks like we have a language here that I'm not 100% certain if this is um, Cambo or I think it's Cambo, but it could be Wow. Because I'm not sure the polls. Angkor beer. Okay, so this is Cambo. I don't recall seeing these polls in Cambo, but I mean, I honestly could be completely wrong. That could be their normal polls. I don't really deal with Cambo too often much, but yeah, I'm not sure. It's kind of dry, so I would assume this is maybe a little bit um further down here, maybe. Could be even down here, but I don't know for certain. It looks drier than I would see it around uh, like Angkor Wat area. Um, we do have palm trees, but I don't know if that means anything. So it was down here. Okay. I honestly kind of had maybe a thought that it might be something like that. Like, I just think this area down here is drier. I do have from many, many years ago, um, a Cambodian map that I made with some coverage down here that was fairly dry. I honestly have not seen that map in ages, but I kind of remembered from when I was making the map that this area down here was drier, or felt drier to me. Now, this is Europe somewhere. Ayala is, let's see here. Hang on. Why am I blanking? Why am I blanking? I think that is the Latvian street ending. But I am like, dude, I am blanking 100%. Um, does this look Latvian? Cold air. Okay, so we do have a with a dash over it. It looks like the I with a dash over it too. So this should be Latvia. It's the other side of Latvia. Okay. Latvia's oldest town. Interesting. We didn't get super close here. This is also going to be Europe here. Um, we have yellow plates, very flat. This could be Netherlands. I believe it is. It could also be Lux. Um, but we have yellow front plates and rear plates. Um, like I said, super flat. Lux generally maybe a little bit more hilly. So I'm not sure where this would be. I would not think it would be super far south because I think as you get down here, it can get hilly in this area. We're just going to go in this kind of central area here. It's super far north instead. Yeah. Okay. Again, we're not getting great scores for trying to actually get gold medals. I think we're probably like I would literally have to get because I lost 500 there, 500 there, 500 maybe even more than that there, and then 500 over in Colombia. So I think at this point we would need to get like a 4.9 something if I even have a shot at it. I'm not 100% certain I do. So unless I can 5K this next one, which is not going to be likely, this is going to be somewhere in South America. It is, of course, a .us domain, which is not useful. However, this is useful. So this is actually going to be Guatemala. Um, I could see if this is a place name. I don't think it is. Um, there is a wow, that is right due south is a giant pyramidian structure there. Um, Shibartolo maybe could be something. I'm going to look. I don't think it would be Flores because I don't think they have unless it's an actual pyramid. Which could be up in like Tikal or something like that. I don't think there's coverage up there. I would assume that it has to be somewhere down this direction. The I'm gonna look for something that Shabartolo. We will drop a clock down there for now. So Bartolo, Bartolo, Zelia. Am I still in? Unfortunately, unless I actually find this, I would have no shot at. If I had a. So it could be something like one of these areas, like due south, something like that, or here. Just because there's like the actual. Let me just real quick. Let's do south. We are in. Could do something like that, maybe. I'm just trying to think. It could be one of those. Doesn't have to be. It was over this direction. Okay. I guess that was it was this one here. I did not see the thing. Unfortunately, 4700 doesn't cut it. Um, it doesn't show me. So, yeah. Actually, this is probably no. It's got to be this right here. That super tall one. It's got to be that was like due south because that doesn't let doesn't look quite big enough. Maybe. Maybe this is that other one, and this is. So that first one is there, and then that is here, I think. Okay, we will view the results. I think we might be less than 200 away from. Okay. I was actually wrong. So we were less than 200 away from gold, but we actually managed to get to gold, which is super surprising. Um, yeah, so that's nice. 22522. Really nice number two. Um, yeah, I honestly didn't think we had that. Like I said, overall, it was actually um, fairly easy match today, challenge today. Like I said, here we had the yellow plates, Colombian cross. Let's see, number two was here. Yeah, here we had the Angkor beer thing. Um, like I said, drier, so less likely to be up north. I should have gone a little bit further south, honestly, just because I know that it's drier down there. If I had guessed central here, it would have been a lot closer. But like I said, we did have the IELA road ending, which I probably would not have gotten Latvia off of that without seeing that. Although it did have the A with the dash over it. So if I actually like there's like the I with dash over E dash over. There's an A with a dash over here as well. Um, like I said, I don't know with the E that I just saw over somewhere over here, right there. But I know that the A with the dash over it, and I believe the I with the dash over it are strictly Latvia. So seeing that at the end, also would have helped me confirm Latvia. Especially since I honestly was having trouble remembering. Like I thought it was Latvia with the IELA, but I don't know where my brain is at right now. So, and then obviously Netherlands, we hedged, but it was up near Groningen. Don't know if I pronounced that right. Groningen, Groningen, I think is. I can't really pronounce that. It's not Groningen, like is there a foxhole right there? That is cool. Foxhole. So that's a really good game, honestly. Foxhole. I love that game. Um, I've never seen that before, but to war. They got some pretty cool, pretty funny names here. Anyway, yeah. So like I said, that was fairly obvious. educated guess wise, um, sneak. Oh Lord, this is funny. Um, what was I saying? Pretty obvious that it was going to be Netherlands. Like I said, it was a small possibility of Lux, but Lux is generally a little bit more hilly than that. So it was super flat yellow license plates. Um, very probable going to be Netherlands. Like I said, if I guessed over here, would have been a little bit, better hedge maybe. And then obviously this last one, I even looked in this area, but I was looking for a specific place name, one of the place names on the bus. I wasn't seeing the bus name. And this honestly, so that okay, that does really look like a pyramid right there. That little point thing. But then again, so did this right here and this right here kind of look really pointy, so this was due south, so that's why I went there. Yeah, like I said, I honestly could have gotten closer over here. Um, but oh, shit. Um, yeah, like I said, there's no way of knowing which of those little, volcanic peaks it would have been. But anyway, overall, not too awful bad. Uh, got the gold, which is really nice, especially to start the week off. Um, but yeah, the main thing is that we are now 10 days away from hitting 500 on our streak. So 10 days away. But thank you guys very much for watching. Y'all have a good day and be safe.